Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30. Now listen carefully and answer questions 26 to 30.
I'll be looking forward to seeing which topic you've decided to tackle. Now, we should be clear on when you have to submit the 500-word outline of your project. You've only got until the end of this month, March.
Don't worry, I'll make the deadline, and then I have until the end of the following month to complete the project. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. The 30th of April is the final date. But be careful, because you can easily lose track of time. And don't forget that you have to produce around 10,000 words in order to meet the criteria for the project.
Wow, that's quite a lot of writing. Does that word count include the bibliography?
No, just the footnotes. The bibliography doesn't count, David. We discussed this in class, remember?
Yes, we did. I'm sorry to have to ask you again, but what about our sources?
What do you mean? I said in class that you have to use as many sources as possible.
I know, but will all the information I find on the internet count as one source? I mean, if I find a magazine article on the internet, will I be able to use that as a magazine source? Or will it be considered an internet source?
You can use it as a magazine source if the article is available in print. Otherwise, it's an internet source. I remember discussing this in class as well, David.
I know you did, Dr. Kent. I just wanted a bit of clarification. That's all.
Look, apart from the material that's available exclusively online, you must include information from printed journals, magazines, newspapers, even scientific journals. It's quite simple. You need to use a minimum of 4 different sources.
So it looks like I'll be spending a whole lot of time in the university library. I was hoping to avoid doing that.
Well, that's part of project work, David. Spending time in libraries doing research.
I suppose you're right. All right then, I'll do my best.
Good. Now, do you have any more questions?
No, thanks, Dr. Kent. You've been very helpful. I'll see you next week.
Good luck, David.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.